Good afternoon. I am Drew Walker, the Community Liaison here at the Livingston Parish News. This is the LPN Daily Show for the afternoon of September the 9th, 2019. Thank you for joining me. As always, we can be found online at livingstonparishnews.com. An online subscription, a digital subscription, is only $5 a month. We are also on all of the social media channels. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If you would like to rewatch these shows, either the morning or the afternoon show, or if you'd like to check out the video versions of our podcast, those are available also on our website at livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. And the weekly long form podcast, the LPN Weekly, is available on major podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. So again, thank you for joining me. We'll take a quick look at weather brought to us by brproud.com. That's WVLA NBC 33 and WGMB Fox 44. It's another hot one. It is partly cloudy right now, 95 degrees with a feel of about 102. Tonight, low of about 73 degrees, partly cloudy again, and very little chance of rain. In fact, it looks like it's just going to be kind of more the same of today all through the week. Hot, low chance of rain, at least until the weekend. So that's good. Taking a look at the at the roadways right now. Things are surprisingly calm, except for Jubin Road, northbound, headed towards 190. Of course, that always backs up this time of day as people get off the interstate and head to wherever it is they are heading. 190 itself is actually fairly clear right now, which is a little bit surprising for this time of day. Regular hot spots on Range Avenue between the interstate and 190. Downtown Denham looks like it is pretty well traveled at this time. So other than that, 447 in Walker, northbound actually, just south of 190, is backing up a little bit. And right around the interstate in Walker on 447 is also backing up. To stick with traffic, we had some breaking news come out today. A section of LA 16 north of Denham Springs will have intermittent lane closures from Tuesday through Saturday. That begins again tomorrow. And that's according to the Department of Transportation and Development, DOTD. The lane closures are for crews to patch and seal the roadway, and it's going to run from Fairlane Drive, which is near Leah's Tire and Automotive, north to the Lockhart Magnolia Beach Road intersection. That's LA 64 if you like the numbers. From Tuesday through Thursday, so again beginning tomorrow, the closures will be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., but the hours will be extended a little bit on Friday and Saturday. They will run from 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. The upcoming fall election is scheduled for October 12th, and if you are a football fan, you may already know that that is also the day the Florida Gators come to Baton Rouge for a game with the Tigers for homecoming. With that in mind, early voting is likely to be a popular choice for football fans who will be spending the day at Tiger Stadium. But if you want to vote early, you have to be registered, and the last day to do that in person or by mail is actually this Wednesday, September the 11th. If you cannot register to vote by that day, online registration is still available through the Secretary of State's Go Vote online portal. That runs through September 21st, and early voting begins the next Saturday, September 28th, and that runs through October 5th, with the Sunday in between those 2 weeks being the only day that early voting is not available during that time span. So again, in-person and by-mail registration for voting ends on Wednesday. Online registration ends September the 21st, and early voting begins September 28th and runs through October 5th. A greenhouse on the campus of Live Oak Junior High will soon have new life. Volunteers began cleaning out the building that has sat unused for years in the hopes of restoring its functionality. I want to allow our special needs students to come out here and be able to get some hands-on experience growing plants and flowers, said Principal Daniel DeSell. If that works well, then we can allow them to sell what they grow and put the money back into our special education programs. This sounds like a really great idea. It's something that I know the principal was very excited about when he first took over. So there's much more to this story on our website, including how a recently created nonprofit has helped to raise some funds for this project. Great job by our lifestyle editor, David Gray. All of the details on this are on our website at livingstonparishnews.com. Hundreds of people filled the library parking lot at the Denham Springs Walker Branch Library to show their gratitude for first responders of all kinds during the Livingston Parish Library's inaugural Community Heroes Day. That was this past Saturday, September the 7th. It was free and it was open to all ages. The Community Heroes Day invited people to personally meet and celebrate local first responders who work to protect the parish. It included games and face painting while giving families an up-close experience with emergency first responder vehicles and everyday heroes in the community. More than 600 people braved high temperatures to thank first responders who came from multiple agencies, including the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office, the Denham Springs Police Department, the Walker Police Department, Livingston Parish Fire Protection District 5, and the Livingston Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness, as well as Acadian Ambulance. There is a really great write-up, again, on our website about some of the kids who attended this and are inspired to become first responders themselves. Very interesting story, again, on our website, livingstonparishnews.com. One last quick look at traffic. It really hasn't changed too much. The interstate is pretty clear once you get past Airline Highway. There are still those typical spots. Jubin Road, headed north towards 190. 190 is starting to back up just a little bit in the eastbound direction. It looks like at the traffic circle at Eden Church, and also right there at Jubin Road. And other than that, it is fairly typical. Again, the weather today was hot, partly cloudy, 95 degrees, feels like 102. Tonight, again, partly cloudy, 73 degrees is the low, and a very small chance of rain, 20%. We are always online at our website, livingstonparishnews.com. We are on social media where we push out all of our content throughout the day, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And if you would like to check out our long-form podcast, this week we did one. We released it over the weekend. It was about the zoning issues related to the master plan. That is available on our website as well, livingstonparishnews.com/podcast, as well as major podcast apps, including Apple, Google, and Spotify. I am Drew Walker. This has been the Livingston Parish News Daily Show for the afternoon of September the 9th, 2019. Thank you again for joining me.